Hello, it is Fox, and welcome to a giant updated EDH video. Yeah, I'll be showing you, me coughing, the slight updates I have done to all my EDH decks rather than show you one individual deck. This is not a deck tech video. I'm not going to show you the list for each deck. All the lists are in the description, I think, on my tapped out account. I might be missing one. But yeah, they're pretty much all there, and I will update them eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, this is just some slight updates. Some of the decks don't even have anything new in it, but I do want to add some new stuff from Amonkhet when I get the chance. But a couple of them actually have changed quite a bit. So let's just get on with the ones that haven't changed. Niv, I hit the camera. Nothing's changed. Literally nothing. I got a foil tandem lookout from Modern Masters. It's really about it. The deck's pretty much the same. I almost never play with it still, so it really probably is just getting like less good. So yeah, that's just the easy one. And then Marath, we actually do have a new card in here. We have Vizier of the Menagerie. Yeah, from Amonkhet. I tried him out in Yisan, and it turns out when he's in a single color deck, he really doesn't do anything because his ability lets you spend any mana to cast any creature. It's better in 3-color because you can use white to pay for what the hell is the Kiki-Jiki? There we go. You can use white or blue or green to pay for Kiki-Jiki because lols. But yeah, I love this card. I want about 17 more of them just because I love the art so much. It is currently my laptop wallpaper as well as my phone background. It's a snake guy. Plus that owl just looks nonplussed. He just looks like he's having none of your shit. He's having none of your shit. Also, I don't remember if I put Impact Tremors in the last Marath video I did, but this is in here now. Same thing with Boros Charm. Not really sure if this was in the last video. If they are, then ignore this. But yeah, the main card here is Vizier of the Menagerie. Snake guy. Snake man. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Snake man. Okay. Gisa and Geralf. This one has gone through a couple updates. So people have been yelling at me in the comments for this deck saying, put in Cemetery Reaper, put in Mikaeus the Unhallowed, put in, what the fuck's the other one? Zombie King or something. Or Zombie Lord. A good zombie. Don't stop playing Poopy. And I did. So, well, I didn't put a Zombie Lord. I did put a Damnation in here because I got a Damnation. Yeah, look, Cemetery Reaper. Now all you Cemetery Reaper fanboys out there can shut the fuck up. Look, I got him. I'm calling him Olaf just because he looks weird. I also put in Throne of the God Pharaoh in this deck because Army of the Damned plus Throne of the God Pharaoh equals lols. This, cast Army of the Damned, and then everyone takes 13 at your end step. Then it's your turn. Swing out with your zombies. Flashback with Army of the Damned. Everyone takes around 26. Like, you probably lost a couple zombies. Let's say everyone takes about over 20. At least that is the dream. That is my dream. I want to do that one day. And I will, because, you know, people let me do things that I like. No, they don't. Forbidden Alchemy. Yeah, just kind of lets you look on top for 4 cards. You can kind of rearrange for Gisa and Geralf and then flashback. Hey, look, Mikaeus. This card was fucking expensive. Thank you for recommending an expensive card. I'm kidding. Yeah, Mikaeus needed to be in here. Triskelion is not in here. Mikaeus is good enough on his own. My zombies with Undying are perfectly fine, especially with, I have him here because I have a loop with him. Vengeful Dead and all that fun stuff. Unholy Grotto. This was an interesting one I found. I actually never knew this card existed. Unholy Grotto is a damn good card and a damn good response for grave removal. Just put your favorite zombie back on top, and then they get rid of the rest of your cards in your graveyard, and then you can cry a little, but I am playing Trickbind in here, so sometimes they won't, but still Unholy Grotto is damn good. Phyrexian Altar, again, I don't remember if this was in the last video, but I put it in here maybe recently, because these loop. 3-card loop. I needed a win con in this deck, and this is a 3-card win con. They loop together. So Phyrexian Altar, Gravecrawler, and then Vengeful Dead on the field. You keep sacking the Gravecrawler to Phyrexian Altar, producing a black mana, and Gravecrawler, you can cast him from your grave as long as you control a zombie. So you just keep casting him over and over and over and over again, and then everyone loses. You can't have infinity. It has to be a number, so 1.2 billion life. There you go. And yeah, those are the updates to Gisa and Geralf. The deck has gotten a little supercharged lately. And it plays damn good. I tend to see that happen with a lot of my decks. I built them, they suck, and then over time they just turn into a combo piece. And then I have to build a new deck so I can play that and not have to combo out all the time. I'm a complicated individual. Yisan, the Wanderer Bird. What did I put in him? I think Duplicant. I don't know if I showed that in the last video. But yeah, Duplicant's in here. 1,000-Year Elixir, which was a recommendation someone gave me that I absolutely should have been playing in here, which I just never had one. Yeah, I put the old Flask in there. Timur Sabertooth, I was looking for a copy of this for so long, and then forgot I was looking for a copy of it, and then found one in my Commons box. So, there we go. Timur Sabertooth is damn good. Pop something back to your hand. It kind of helps with Wrath effects, as does Heroic Intervention, which makes all your stuff hexproof and indestructible. This card has saved my ass so many fucking times, you would not believe it. I put it in here as a test card, and then it just kept helping me, so I gotta leave it in here. Plus it has a Johnny, like, destroying some nets. Those are always good. And yeah, Timur Sabertooth. Natural Order, again, I don't know if it was in the last video. It might be. Pop something and then... or sacrifice a creature and then search for another creature and put it into play. And these were in the last video, I am sure. So, yeah, those are the updates to Yisan. Hold on. There we go. Derevi. Sure, I'll do Derevi. There is no updates to Derevi. That is... I forgot that this should have probably been gone with Niv-Mizzet in the second deck I did in this video. Yeah, there's no updates here. It's really... I mean, I got a signed Mana Vault by Mark Tadine. I also got a signed Soul Ring in here. By Mark Tinney. But other than that, yeah, there's no updates to this. If you have any cards you think would be pretty good in this from Amaket, go ahead and recommend them. Mogis! The Bogus! He is toesest or coldest. Alright, that's a rhyme my friend made up. What's new to Mogis? Well, Keep is in here because I need creatures for people to stop killing me. Here's the thing about Mogis. I am very strongly considering just rebuilding this into something else. I want to keep it Rakdos. I don't want to add a new color. I want to make a red-black deck. But Mogis to me is getting a little tedious and boring. There's not much I do with this deck. When it goes off, and is usually going off with like Waste Not and Wheel effects. But you know, other than that, there's not really much to do with this deck. I am gonna rebuild it into something else. I've had Mogis for a very long time, and I love the deck, but it's getting kind of boring, guys. But anyway, the updates are Keep and I think Gonti. Which was a neat addition. It kind of changed the pace up with Mogis a little bit and made it a little bit more interesting to play. But yeah, tell me what other Rakdos commander you think would be better for this deck. I do kind of want a Chaos deck. I just want something to play that's basically just, you know, I'm gonna make everyone have fun against their will. So there you go. And the last deck is of course my Karona. 5 colorless. I have kept this deck because it is fun. It is super fun to play. It is Eldrazi Tribal. And I have added some new cards. So we got Deep Fathom Skulker. Now, there is a loop I need to get with Drowner of Hope, Thought Knot Seer, Eldrazi Displacer, and Panharmonicon. A fucking 4-card loop. I don't have a Panharmonicon. And I also don't know how the combo works. So once I get them, I might add them to the deck. But other than that, it's basically just I'm going to beat your face in with Eldrazi's. So Deep Fathom Skulker, it is essentially Thassa's Bident on Eldrazi card, and that's always good. Cryptic Gateway is an interesting one. I found my friend had this, and I'm reading it, and it just looked cool. It's really good for tribal decks like this, and it is essentially fucking Quicksilver Amulet, but without paying mana, other than 5. Tap 2 creatures I control, and I put a creature that shares a creature type among them into play. I don't get cast triggers, but, you know, it's irrelevant when you can flash out an Ulamog to block something. So, yay. Mine's I put in here because I needed some draw badly, and mana for me is usually not the biggest problem. Prismatic Geoscope's an interesting add-in here. It can tap for 5 because I do have a Plains in here. Excuse me, I burped. And here it is, the new Plains from Amonkhet. It's Nicol Bolas's beautiful head horns. His head sticks with the sun. Look at this, 2 suns maybe, or lens flare out. Prismatic Geoscope. Then I got Mirror Pool in here to copy instant and sorcery effects. I don't have that many, but if I can get 2 removals off of a Scour from Existence, that's good enough for me. And the Tron lands. I put the Tron lands here. This is my favorite art for Power Plant. People hate this art. Why? It looks awesome. Like, I just like it. I don't know why. It just looks so cool. And this looks something straight out of like a 90s point-and-click adventure game. So, yay, Tron lands. I don't play Emrakul, but, you know, still, Tron lands. And yes, that is the update for all, what is 2, 4, 6, 7, all 7 of my decks. You think I know the number. So yeah, again, I didn't want to do one individual thing. If you want to see the full list for every deck, it is in the description on my Tapped Out. And that is it for me, guys. I'm going to go drink a coffee because I'm dying right now and I just need caffeine in me. So I'll talk to you later. And I'll see you later, rather. God, I need some fucking hard liquor. Bye now!